Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. The calendar says today is October 23rd, 2025. It is exactly 3 months to the day since Mr. Kohberger's sentencing proceeding in the matter styled as Idaho versus Kohberger, which was a very high-profile case that garnered a lot of attention, not just in the United States, but also across the globe. And Mr. Kohberger was arrested on the 30th of December 2022. His case was open until the 23rd of July 2025. The sentencing proceeding where Judge Hippler imposed a sentence upon him for the 5 criminal counts that he pled guilty to, Mr. Kohberger did, on July 2nd, 2025. And at that time, when he did plead guilty in open court, a change of plea hearing, the jury trial, much anticipated by many in the public, that was then scheduled to occur in August of 2025, was canceled. Exactly 3 months ago today, July 23rd, 2025, came the sentencing hearing. Mr. Kohberger was sentenced in open court to serve out the rest of his life without the possibility of parole, a term for the 5 felonies that he pled guilty to, and he was, per Judge Stephen J. Hippler's order, to be transferred from the Ada County Jail to the Idaho Department of Corrections, which occurred that very day. And if you did a search of the feature on the Idaho Department of Corrections website entitled Resident Client Search shortly thereafter, you would have located details about Mr. Kohberger's detainment there. It would provide you with his IDOC number. It would provide you with a copy of his mugshot from when he was booked into the Idaho Department of Corrections maximum security prison that's located just outside of Boise, and other relevant information. I attempted to conduct a resident client search on the IDOC's website 2 days ago because I wanted to do an update on a story that we had provided to you regarding the current status of this issue of Mr. Kohberger being possibly videotaped by someone inside of the prison who had, quote unquote, leaked possibly this video of him, and it ultimately wound up on social media. It was the topic of many mainstream media reports, also reports from independent journalists who maintain podcasts, who maintain and provide content here on YouTube and elsewhere. Well, when I attempted to do a resident client search of Mr. Kohberger, I found that I was unable to do so. I would plug in his last name, his first name, and nothing would happen. It would show as last name or IDOC number required, and then ultimately it would time out. So I thought perhaps it was just a temporary glitch. I tried it again yesterday, the 22nd of October. Same thing happened. So I thought that I would today do the resident client search again in order to bring you an update that there is nothing still on the IDOC's website regarding confirming these stories that came out some time ago, that the person who was responsible for, quote unquote, leaking this video out of the prison had been located, was apparently a guard employed at the prison, had resigned from the prison, and that there would be no charges brought against him. That's the story that was first broken by a member of mainstream media and then spread from there. There is still no update as of today. regarding any confirmation of where, or even where matters stand regarding the investigation that IDOC indicated that it would take in attempting to find out the source of this possible leak and ensure that that person was dealt with to the extent of possibly even bringing criminal charges against him or her. Still no update regarding that matter. And now today, if you were to do a resident or client search on the website, there is now a notification stating the resident client database is temporarily unavailable. We apologize for the inconvenience. The Idaho Department of Corrections, IDOC database provides information about individuals on court probation or currently under IDOC jurisdiction, those incarcerated on probation or on parole. This includes a listing of felonies for which a person is serving time, and then in bold, names of individuals who have served time and satisfied their sentence will appear, and then in bold, their convictions will not. And then it concludes by saying the search engine allows you to search by name or IDOC number. Partial searches are acceptable and must contain the first two characters of the individual's last name or their first three digits of the IDOC number. Again, this has, according to my research, been a situation where the website has been down now since October 21st when I attempted to look up Mr. Kohberger's details. We're going to continue to monitor this situation. As further developments arise, we will, of course, inform you as to the two separate matters we've addressed here, which is the fact that the IDOC Department of Corrections resident client search engine and feature on their website is not operating, it's temporarily unavailable, and also where matters stand regarding the investigation into the source of the person responsible for circulating video of Mr. Kohberger within this maximum security prison. If you have any comments, any thoughts, any opinions, please leave them here. Our opinions, our comments that we provide, pure speculation, opinions on our part. We have no inside facts. We have no further information than what anyone would have by searching this search engine, by looking up to see if there's any further information regarding the source of the leak and where matters stand relative to the same as to the video of Mr. Kohberger. Until next time, my name is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.